Hi and welcome to another Stax video tutorial. One of the benefits of using Stax is it helps speed up your workflow. One of the best examples of this is the rulers feature. Many people will be familiar with guides in Adobe products and it's very much the same idea. So this time we're going to have a look at adding rulers to your application and using them for your layout. So I've preloaded my demonstration app with the rosemary and spoon hanger. And what I'm going to do is add a button and then some guides to help me align it. I'm going to go ahead and drag in a button control from the palette window on the left hand side, and that should appear on the canvas. And now I'm going to drag in my button image, which is going to say next. And what I want to do is ensure that the alignment of this button is the same across the application. So to add my first ruler, I'm going to go to the edit menu at the top, then down to snap tools, and then add a new horizontal ruler. The horizontal rule appears up at the top, and if I just drag that down to where I want the X baseline, and then if I add another vertical rule from the same menu again, we can see at the bottom this time the drag handle's appeared. I'm just going to drag that across, so I've got my Y baseline. Now if I go to the top of the canvas window, there's a drop down option. This is the control that we use for managing the snap feature of the components. So I'm going to go down and select the snap to rule option at the bottom, and then my button control should snap to the edges of the ruler. To help speed up the workflow, what I can now do is go to my second canvas by clicking on the canvas in the canvas control. And as we can see, we've got a background image of two turtle doves, and you'll also notice that the vertical and horizontal rules are present. So if I just drag in another button control and drag in a button image, this time it's going to say back, and once that's uploaded, I can then drag the button control into the same position against the rulers. Now if I flick between the two canvases, you can see that the buttons are in exactly the same position. If at a later point I want to remove the rulers, all I need to do is left click on the drag handle and then hit the delete key on the keyboard, and that will remove the respective ruler. It's also worth pointing out at this point that you can add as many rules to a page as you want, so if you've got a complex layout, that can still be achieved using the rulers. And that's all there is to adding rulers or guides to your Stax application. I hope this was useful.